It's good to be 1 from 1. Could have been obviously a little bit different. Look, please, it was a bit like this, wasn't it? You know, in the first half we had a lot of opportunities that we didn't take and played some great footy, and they hung on and were desperate. And then second half we got into an arm wrestle which we just couldn't quite get out of, and I was just pretty pleased with the effort, the character, winning a couple of key moments. A lot of stuff we can get better at, you know, like we can go through all this get betters, but just pleased with the result and the mental fortitude.
Was that what you expected from England?
Yeah, look, I think I said on the TV out there, you know, those 6 games in and this year, and well rehearsed, they're embedded a lot, you know. So I'm just really pleased, mental strength in that to come through with all new calls, new management, new everything, but still that old stoic proudness in the jersey and to find a way.
Have you got an update on TJ Perenara's injury?
No, sorry. He's pretty quite perky up there, so hopefully he's come out of it with a bit of ice and one of those, and you wake up in the morning good to go.
Yeah. An eye-opener, Scott, for the coaching team about Test rugby tonight.
Yeah.
Reminder to the players what Test.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, definitely wasn't Super Rugby, was it? Especially when you get into 2 or 3 phases, then they'll kick, you know, and then just go into near battles and the work off the ball and how brave you have to be in the air, and those little small margins here. You just got to kick those goals. Every point counts, and every opportunity counts, especially when you're inside someone's 22. Just those little margins were tight. I'd like to say calm and composed, Liam, but I don't know if you saw me whack that wall behind me a couple of times. I tried to, you know, in reflection, I probably could have breathed through that, a couple of those. But look, I can get a little bit emotional at times, but as long as the messages are clear going down, it's a good way to let a little bit of steam off. But I think we're all better for it, the coaches, management and players.
Can you give us your thoughts about Scrum? Doesn't necessarily feel like you got all the advantage you maybe deserved there.
I think, Gregor, at the start of it, there's a couple of little nuances. We thought, you know, we were good. We wanted to hold it up and we wanted to scrum square, and we just couldn't get it. And it took a while to settle. When we did, we were destructive. And then a couple went away and we didn't get any advantage off it. And then a couple of years at call. So something we have to look at and manage, make sure that we manage that a little bit better, yeah.
Scott, at times the back line in particular struggled to get past the game line.
Yeah.
Rush defensive structures to get the ball to the space that was out right. Was that a case of England just being right on the edge?
Yeah.
Yeah. Or was it a case of you guys not quite executing what you wanted?
I think it's a bit of both. You don't feel that line speed. You know, there's only a few teams in the world that quick, you know, with South Africa probably being the other, just a genuine land on the second, third pass, and they'll give the outside, you know, and we'll go get you if you get ball in the air. And it's we created some opportunities, you know, but we just didn't quite finish enough in the first half to get a couple of scores, so they had to chase the game. And when it was close, you know, TJ got injured, and then obviously that started the second half, we got onto a grind and just found a way.
Scott, can you talk about the decision by the players to keep playing after half?
Yeah. Oh, that immediately came in and said we should have kicked it out. So we didn't need to even tell them. They told us. I think everyone in the stadium was just go 10-7 and get off the field. But
Just on Damien as well, getting timed out late. I saw your reaction, but Damien getting timed out.
yeah, look, he was pretty. He thought in his mind he was all right, but it's the ref's got the whistle, isn't it? So we'll learn from it. You know, cleaned his sprigs a little bit longer than normal. Sort of on the mark, and then he just started his run up. So, look, we got to own it. He's got to own it. We've got to understand that that's where the game's going, and we've got to be quicker.
So you think this is going to be my night?
Thought I might get a question from you in a different context there at a couple of stages. I think, yeah, you do that. You sort of face it, and then you come back to what can you do and get what message can you get out there. And like all the messages you bank up, half of them they don't get there. You know, the game's moved on, or they missed it, or something started again. So you've got so much trust in your players out there. You've got to set them up. And like I said, after 10 days, we've still found a way. So that's the pleasing part. Yeah. Yeah. Be nice to have a shot clock to set, count down, like a lot of other teams, other sports do, yeah. Will I be running at Eden Park? Oh, yeah, the shot clock, I'll get Mark Robertson to do that. I think we got some really good key turnovers at key times. What else do we do well? It's a good question. I think we created so many opportunities like the first half, just to square hands, just to give. We didn't take, so we took a lot of we just didn't finish those opportunities, but we created a lot, which we just didn't get in the second half, and that's Test footy. Yeah.
Scott, what dangers have you seen in the England team that you'll try and mitigate against next week?
I think the accuracy of their kicking game, the ability to make them contestable, or a high catching, that's what I was going to say. A high ball work was outstanding. We got off the ground, first off the ground, won the air a lot. So really pleased with that. Probably the biggest one was, ability to, deal with that line speed. Oh, relief, just relief. I would be, that's the honest call. Like, oof. I think because when we got into that second half, I thought, here we go. This is exactly what they need. I thought, it was amazing. There's no sort of really HIAs. There's no cards. There's no anything we planned for like that. But because that happens a lot in Test footy, most Test matches, and we'd planned for all this, and we'd planned to get into that kick arm wrestle, that quick balance stuff, and I thought if it gets to that, it could go any way, and we got there. Yeah. Oh, he was awesome, wasn't he? Energetic, did some great things. Defensively, he was outstanding. His work off the ball. I'm really pleased for him. He's, could be even played better. To come back from an injury like that, play at that level after, normally it takes you a while, but he's been up there the whole season, so very pleased for him.
Was the game officiated the way you thought?
Yeah, yes and no. I'd like to. We knew the ball was going to be quick. Look, we just want a bit of consistency, so I won't go ahead and say too much. Like I have to see the pitches and and shot clocks and countdown and timing and the box kick stuff. Just to, and we give feedback honestly, and that's how we go their game. Yeah, I think when we have a look at it again, there'll be some good discussions to be had.
Scott, Stephen Terafeta.
Yeah.
Any thoughts about him particularly in the first half?
He was solid, wasn't he? He played really well, covered the backfield, brave in the air, everything we wanted from him. So we're really pleased, and yeah.
Scott, what would an Eden Park do for your squad? Do you like to feel invincible there? Because you never lose them?
Oh, I think we just firstly got to respect Eden Park for what it's given us over the years, because we've prepared well, and tonight was a real clear reminder of what Test footy is, but you still got to earn it at Eden Park, and we'll be focused on it this week and let history speak again. Yeah.
Scott, you're glad in the sense that this week's just all over.
Yeah. And actually, everyone says, the short 10 days actually feel like a really long 10 days, because the days are big and you're training and the meetings and there's a lot of firsts. Like the firsts are done now. Like we finished, you know, from first leaders meeting to our mental strength performance stuff to, you know, all our well-being stuff. You know, there's a lot of firsts. So that's done. Now we're into it. Everyone knows what to do. Everyone we believe we will be more efficient.
Is that the best thing for the team tonight, to have to find a way through a tough patch in the third
Yeah.
quarter rather than leave 20 points?
Oh, the boys are really pleased. They said, this is test match footy. Well done, coach. Good on you. That's test footy. You take every one. So they knew. It was a good reminder. Well, it's good learning. Can't say reminder. It was my first game. So it was a good experience for us all. Yeah. Thank you.